Greetings, traveler.
Alright guys, like I said, we are diving into a beater Babbit game. It's a tier 7 lobby where we have Beast Dragon, Murloc, Pirate, and Undead. Morchi's pretty good. Oh, this is when Morchi still had more armor as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes, because right now we've just had a patch with some balance changes, but sometimes people just play like a crazy game, something really cool, and I want to watch it anyway, even though it's like one patch behind. I think we did that even with Dog's Leapers game, where that was like from a while ago, but he had like just so many stats. I think he had like 44 million stat leapers. We reviewed that game as well on a different patch. All right, I have to go 3-on-3, but not happy here. Wow, you might buy the money and roll just because you're getting ugh. Okay, then he sells that for Chef's Choice. Ooh, wow. Wait, how do you salvage this? It's kind of crazy that Murloc was good enough to buy. +1 spell power. Okay, Skipper with a tad on the board does give us more units, and we do need to fill our board. Man, it's like not skipping a beat here, right? It's kind of crazy. Then you can sell that. Yeah, I don't think you can buy the trash here. He got a level. But he found the dealer. That's a huge deal. All right. The difference here is that when you have Skipper and you are just... Oh my god, he ties. That's so good. If you have Skipper and you are just cycling, you don't do anything. You don't get stronger. But if you have a dealer on your board, my god, that's pretty good. He does have spell power, so that Murloc is not bad. Matron as well. And then we're selling one thing for the hero power, I guess. We're hero powering, right? Or not? Kind of interesting if he just chills here. Wow, he just chills. Okay. Huh, so he has a bunch of trash. Is that because he just wants to level hero power for a 5? Are we just confident we can do that? I'd be a little scared here to take damage for not putting a 4-drop on the board. Ooh. Oh my god, but he gets such good hits again. He gets the double milk and walks away with no damage taken. Yeah, Lasso's definitely good. Getting that Murloc for your stew is fun. Yeah, he does want to do it. That's great. Now it's level hero power, right? Oh, we are playing tier 7 lobby. Oh, right. So maybe he's being a little bit more safe with his hero powers. He was looking for a tier 4 there, I bet. Titus with the Brood Mother. Great. Yeah, buff Titus. I mean, both are fine, really. Yeah, I like that too. Get the extra 5-drop. Yeah, he has some spell power here, huh? So he valued that Murloc pretty highly, actually. Spell power Murloc. Okay, we're losing a little bit of whelps here. But he did not want the Broodmother to get bypassed and then the Titus gets sniped, or the matron gets sniped. So I get why it was in the front. But yeah, you could have led with a 4-3, and that's like likely not going to be a problem, but the downside is really bad, right? So if the bad scenario happens, you're very sad. Okay, our luck ran out. It's our combat luck. So around 24. Let's see how he gets this. Oh wait, that's a lot of whelps. You definitely try to. Ooh, oh my god, that's so good. Yeah. So now he can very easily just play that. Always interested to see in like tier 7 lobbies how other people get online, because you can say like, oh, tier 7 lobby is boring, right? It's always like, you know, you gotta be so aggressive with your leveling. But for me, it's interesting to see how people get online. Oh my god, bro, this is just like insane whelp comp here. It's turn 8 and he's got Stitch on the whelp thing. So we taunt the whelp thing and we taunt the Stitch, right? And then, man, that's like giga. Okay, we're freezing armor, I guess, here. Wow. That's amazing, this setup now. Popping off. Like, we have so much whelp damage. Holy sh**. Like, he has Titus too for all of this. Man. That's so fun. I have not really played this comp yet. It does feel like you just have to hit it. 27 whelps. Not bad. Too strong, can't milk. Geist? Huh. Right, he has Titus, he has Stitch. Ooh. Oh, he cycles Scout because he has Skipper. Okay. That's true. Okay, fair. I was like, wait, why is he doing that? Okay, another Titus. What are we doing with this Geist? How are we turning this into stats? This is quite interesting here. Is this just going to be Carapace from this position? Because, I mean, Carapace Dragons is very good. And yeah, Death Rattle sounds good for Carapace. No. Because he can just play full Whelps, but spending all of his Chronums on the Time Orb Geist, the Reborn's great, by the way, for the Time Orb Geist. But spending all his Chronums on the Time Orb Geist does suggest that he's not going to play Whelp comp, right? So he played Shipment for a little bit, but it's not really the comp. Okay, we're going to get more taunts. Get that Whelp here. Reborn the Geists. Okay, he's not playing the Whelp because he wants to have enough board space to summon all of his Time Orb Geists, it seems. We're 88.9 to win, even while Giga greeting. That's funny. Oh my god, look at the milk here. The spell power is through the roof. Oh, Time Orb Geist is 2-2 now, huh? Or was it always 2-2? Thought it was 2-1 at some point. My god, okay. This is so cool to watch this unfold. Where, again, I think that most people just say, oh wow, I have the nuts for a Whelp comp. I'm going to just play Whelps, right? But he's just using it for tempo. He's using the Whelps so that he doesn't take damage while he's giga milking spells. 50-50 spells in one turn? What, bro? We saw him cycle that spell power Murloc earlier, right? I think Beater has been cooking a lot with spell power. I have not watched Beater in a few weeks just due to I had a vacation and everything and, you know, just less time. But I think that Beater has really been on the spell power train because he was also happy to pick that Gourmet earlier. So he's playing like the old meta comp where you had Briny and you would just play a bunch of stews on your Briny, but there's no Briny in the lobby. But Futurefin is in. So he's just looking for Futurefin, I'm guessing. Yeah, and he played that tier 1 Murloc so that he can get more keywords on his board, because the seafood stew gives +1/+1 plus all your spell power, so it's going to be like what, 80 or something by the time he's done buffing, if not more. Yeah, more than 80. But then for every keyword it repeats. So if he gets that golden Murloc with all the buffs and like maybe a brand or something, right, for all the 6 keywords, then it's all his spell power times 6. And then he can put that onto Futurefin, and then the Futurefin is huge, and then that is going to proc something in his hand, and then he can add Drakari to the board to like double or triple proc that if it's golden. Okay, also cool to see that he is chilling on tier 6 for a while. He's not feeling rushed to go to 7. He's already picking up base skill here, and then he has a Venom. Ooh, that is more keywords too. Yeah, I think we are looking to go Futurefin, right? And then having this base skill means that you can add a Murloc to your hand, like this Bow, right? This Bow can just be his Murloc. And then he has a Futurefin that's just getting huge from the seafood stews. Wow. My god. This is so silly. I did not have the vision there for the oh my god. Oh, the geist doesn't attack. Okay, I was gonna say it's such perfect combat, but I mean it's close to perfect. 122 spell power, chat. This went very fast. There's a Futurefin. Okay. I mean, he could also play Kodo and buff Kodo, but I mean Futurefin, right? Yeah. It's like it's so much easier to do that. He has eyes for the gourmet. Man, being able to check the Elise for things. Yeah, he's out of spell power. He's like, is 122 enough? I don't know. Like, I mean, I get it. It's you want to do more. Yeah, there's a stun drake. You can make that big with Futurefin. Does work. Buffing the bait. Ooh, scouts. Then you have to leave a board space though. Does that work? Look at how big it is, chat. Oh, the Sephon is a 4-drop, right? So he's selling out of the tier 1 Murloc because he wants to get more keywords, right? And he's using that through the Sephon. So we're eyeing that instead of the gourmet. Because we're already getting enough gourmets anyway, because we now switched to stitching the gourmet instead of stitching the spell power because we sold the spell power. So this is all so beautifully timed, right? This is so smooth. And keep in mind, this is a game where on turn 3, Beater went to tier 3, and then his first shop was hot garbage. He bought spell power Murloc and money, which is kind of crazy, right? But it shows how much he plays this comp, probably. Probably another Stitch, but I guess he never plays it, yeah. So he just goes raw for money, sure. I can see why he plays it. Now, obviously, we're watching a stupid high roll, right? Oh, we can Futurefin the Futurefin. That's so good, yeah. So he's gonna sell out of a Titus here. That's tough, but has to be done. Yeah, now he can play. Oh, what does he need to taunt here? Oh, taunt Futurefin, sure. Yeah, so oh, it's so good, man. It's so good, chat. Oh, look at that. Because now this is like exponential, or it's probably better than exponential, right? It's well, I guess we got without Dracaria. No, it is just exponential. So now he put all those stats on top of the Futurefin in his hand. And as long as he doesn't have anything else he wants to buff, he can milk those buffs on the Futurefin. And then like find the third Futurefin, golden it. And now it gives twice its stats. We can add Dracari. So from this point, Beater can play any minion he wants, put it in his hand. Or sorry, he can buy any minion he wants, put it in his hand, and it'll be giant. So we can do Giant Nuzao, we can do Giant Ravager, we could do just Giant Murloc and pull it with base skill. We could buff one thing every turn and then just play around scam and not just have one big guy. So there's so many options for him here. So let's see where he takes it. Okay, he finds the golden Futurefin. We'll probably just take that right away and we don't worry about milking. Yeah, I mean, it's 16,000 stats times 2, right? Golden Titus, right? Ooh. We're buffing the Kodo. Yes. How do you summon more stuff with Kodo? So you have Kodo. We're selling base skill because we're no longer pulling a Murloc. It's also so cool how quick he can see that, right? He's like, oh, base skill doesn't matter anymore, right? Where again, it makes sense when you look at it, but I would not necessarily insta sell my base skill there. Right, he's gonna just sell something because he wants Bran on the board. That's fair. Like he's not losing, right? I mean, technically he could lose if the opponent has one poison on the Futurefin, right? Because he's not summoning the Kodo. Broodmother? Oh, is Kodo anything or is it beasts? This shows how much I play Kodo. After you summon a minion. Okay, so all you gotta do is summon. Wait, he has Stitch. He can Stitch Kodo, right? And then the Kodo is times 2. But then the Stitch with the Titus triggers again. And then that Kodo is times 4. And then the Kodo after that is times 8. Okay. Macaw to do it again. Wait. So this is just like tier 7 heaven then, or what? It's kind of like that series from a while ago, like 7th heaven. Tier 7 heaven. Yeah. Okay, well, time snap for thing. Immortal? Immortal's hard to do. Yeah, hold the cleave in your hand to buff it. Yep. Totally fair. We sold all of our seafood instead of Bran, but he might sell Bran anyway because he needs more board space, right? Oh dear, what are we doing? We're not buffing the cleave. Wait, it's the last fight potentially. Wow, I would have such a hard time. Oh, this is so smart. He's buffing Stitch so it survives, so he can. Oh my god, this is scary. Though. What if your opponent has a cleave? I see though, it's very smart. It's very, very. Okay, so let me explain for just a second for those of you like, what is he doing, right? He uses the seafood stew to buff his Stitch and also his Titus, right? So number one, if the opponent has cleave, it's not super likely to be 4,000 damage cleave that it kills the Titus, right? So that's number one. It can happen. You can have a big Ravager and then, you know, it sucks, basically, right? You lose your Titus. But number one, he's not that vulnerable to cleave because he got big pumps on the Titus. Number two, he put extra stats on the Stitch, so there is a reasonable chance that the Stitch survives the first hit, which means that the Macaw gets a trigger to Stitch. And this is a little bit like the Bristler comp we had a few metas ago, where you would just gem transfer all your stats to Bristler and then Macaw the Bristler to just get even more stats. So his stats just went times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, right? So that's a lot of numbers, chat. Now the opponent had a lot of scam, but because we summoned so many things, the scam is not even that effective. We're getting 5 Kodos, right? So you need at least 5 poisons. Okay, so that was a master class on how to do tier 7, basically. My god.